All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey action, we start out with the Florida Panthers at the Montreal Canadiens. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Hope you're ready for some hockey. All right, let's get... 1 second. Gotta check the audio levels. Just double checking there. All right, we seem to be good. All right, we got Montembeault in net for Montreal. 5th straight start versus looks like Florida. So Montembeault is 7-6-1, 3.48 goals against, .865 save percentage, and no shutouts. All right, 1 second. Got to make sure this is muted. All right, now it is. All right. Got that. Okay. All right, looks like we got starting goalies ready now. It will be Bobrovsky versus Montembeault. All right. Should be getting underway shortly. We'll keep an eye on the other games as well. We got Flames in Boston to take on the Bruins. Canucks in Detroit to take on the Red Wings. Maple Leafs in Philly to take on the Flyers. Sabres in New York to take on the Rangers. Devils in Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. And Ducks in Raleigh, North Carolina to take on the Hurricanes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 games at 6 o'clock. Speed, goals, fights, yeah, penalties, of course, the rat. That's exactly right, Dan. Thanks. Appreciate it. Exactly. All right, double check the audio real quick. Okay, I think it's good. All right. Bobrovsky, 17-11-1, 2.85 goals against, .885 save percentage. Both career lows in save percentage for both goalies. Again, Montembeault, 7-6-1, 3.48 goals against, and I think it was like 6.5. I missed it. But we should just about be set. Canadians in their home, mostly red jerseys with the blue stripe up the middle and white borders. Expect Florida to be in white. Oh, we don't want to go that far. We got to go a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're on the Canadiens feed. If I have to, I'll try the Florida one. All right, center ice, face-off, Kapanen, presumably against Bennett. Yeah, Florida in white going left to right. Canadians in red going right to left. All right, it is dumped in. We're at Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Canadians send it behind the net, taken by the Panthers up the near boards, pass ahead into the near circle. Marchand in the near corner. No, pardon me, that was Verhaeghe. It was 23, not 63. Dumped in, picked up by Mikola behind his own net. Up the near boards. Pass gets away, and it's dumped in from the red line by the Panthers off the stick of Greer. That is Hudson behind his own net for Montreal. All right, pass at the red line, dumped in again by Montreal to the far corner. In the near boards, sent down by Florida. That will be icing against the Panthers. Let's make sure we're live, too. Shouldn't just started it a little bit ago. All right, we're good. Win your battles. Get on the hunt. That's the keys to the game. Win your battles. They don't show the face-off. I know. I think TSN does a much worse job than Sportsnet, and it's not like Sportsnet is doing great. It's just by comparison. All right, sent ahead again by the Montreal Canadiens. It's taken away again out of their own zone. Hudson has it again in his far circle. Past Struble. He'll skate it up the middle. Battle in front of the penalty box area. Gallagher lost the puck. Suzuki couldn't get it either. Panthers dump it in. I think Sam Moskevich dumped it in, I believe. Sent out. Danault makes a pass. Gallagher shot. Good save by Bobrovsky into the near corner. Should be 1-0 shots on goal, Montreal. Yep. Excuse me. Behind the Montreal net into the near corner. Battle for the puck and sent out. Florida in their own end. And they'll wait. They'll get it to Petrie. Get a line change. Petrie sends it ahead. He missed the winger, Gregor. And icing is called at 17:31 to go in the first period. Gracie, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, looking forward to Bills Jags. Sunday noon Central. All right, face off. Far circle. Taken by Florida sends it in. It's Matheson in the far corner. Matheson, okay, pass to the near boards, taken in by Velino. That shot is wide of the target and deflected into the netting at 7:12. All right, good. That's good to hear. Thanks for passing that along. Longest active winning streaks against single opponent. Montreal's won 6 against Florida, 5 against Buffalo, 4 against Nashville, 3 against Utah and Vancouver. How come the Sabres haven't started yet? Sent out by the Panthers, and this is going to be another icing. I'm getting sick of TSN taking the score bug down immediately so I can check the time on icing. So we're getting a long look at Paul Maurice, the Florida coach. Yeah, we missed the freaking face-off. And a goal! Quickly. The Canadiens take the 1-0 lead. Off the draw, a nice shot. Looks like it's going to be Dobson, the defenseman, with the goal. Number 8 on the season. Let's see the assisters. Face off. Let's see. Blue line shot, and just Bobrovsky missed the glove side high. He tried to make the glove save, and he missed it. He didn't. He should have seen it most. Oh, you know what happened? It got deflected by his own teammate, Greer. All right, I'm going to have to go to the Florida feed. This is ridiculous. TSN, next commercial break. TSN shows the replays so long and they miss faceoffs. Or they show the bench. But 1-0, they say Matheson and Kapanen. So Kapanen won the draw. Matheson sent it to Dobson and he ripped it. From the blue line, it actually went off the stick of Greer. And that's why Bobrovsky had trouble, because it was misdirected. Or changed direction than what he was expecting. Sent up but not out. And Matheson sends it up the far boards instead. Now they send it. Florida trying to get a line change. Ekblad had it. Long pass ahead. Off the boards, behind the net. I believe they called icing. Oh, my God. They did it again. 15:59, the icing. Hey, Dan. Oh, on the goal. Nice. Yeah, yes. Yeah, I'm rooting for... I cannot. I want every team to beat Florida. I'm so done with them. They won 2 straight cups. I can't stand Marchand. Sent out by the Panthers after they won the faceoff. Now they dump it in. That was off the stick of Reinert. Is Rodriguez even active? Ekblad tried to send it in. Texier has it over the red. Dumped in by the Canadiens behind the net. Poked into the near corner by Florida. Yeah, let's see who has it. Reinert makes a pass. Picked up by Lusternen. To the far circle, a shot wide of the mark. And taken out by Caulfield. To Texier. Tough angle shot. Saved by Bobrovsky. And Florida trying to get it out, and they eventually do. Right in front of the penalty box. Ooh, a big hit. They labeled, what was that? Lindell. Yep, Rodriguez is active tonight. Oh, okay, never mind. Brad Marchand is not active tonight, so he's not even out there tonight. No rat tonight in Montreal. He might have yeah, that's right. I think I heard he got injured. All right, dumped in by Florida into the far corner. Puck comes loose right outside the crease. Did Florida stuff it? Apparently no. And frozen puck by Montembeault at 14:39. Yep. Oh, he is day-to-day. Okay, thank you. I totally forgot that he was injured. Thanks, guys. Texier on that one shot. Yeah, somebody went flying after that, away from the puck, like along behind the boards, behind the net along the boards, as I was trying to say. Oh, Bobrovsky's getting equipment repair. I should say his mask is getting repaired. All right, Sabres game finally underway. They must have had some ceremony for somebody. Sabres Rangers 19:29 to go. Looks like this is the only game with a goal. All the other games are still scoreless. All right, Bobrovsky's got his mask fixed. He's heading back to the net. He might have... Oh, he actually took a puck off the mask. That was that shot by Texier. He bumped the... He almost dislodged the net on his own, too, trying to make that save. All right, face-off dumped in again by Montreal. It looks like they got a couple of shots in goal because of that action in front in the crease. Stolen by Petrie. Far boards. Sent behind, up into the far corner. Montreal already has it. Sent ahead, but Petrie has it. He makes a pass to his defensive partner, Sabrango. Oh, maybe it was Ekblad. I couldn't tell if it was 2 or 5. We got a whistle at 14:08. See what that was for. Apparently not a... Looks like Bolduc fell. Oh, I think the Canadians were offsides. Yeah, Bolduc had fallen down and couldn't get out. Face-off dumped in by Montreal, but Florida playing it in the near corner. Under 14 to go. Opening period, 1-0 Canadians. Battling for the puck. Centering pass to the blue line, kept in, but now knocked out by Florida. Look, who is Hudson with tonight? Oh, he's with Carrier. Okay. I couldn't tell what number. Ooh, Ekblad down in the corner, and we got a melee going on. Oh, Ekblad throws a punch in the corner. Greer trying to go at it too. Forsling is there. And we'll see what... There's definitely a penalty coming and probably on Montreal, and we'll have to see what's going on. Looks like they're sending off... They're sending... Whoop. Just dropped the lacrosse ball. Put that over there. Slevkovsky, I think, got the penalty. You know what? I'm going to go to the Florida feed. TSN drives me crazy. If the picture's too dark on Florida, I'll have to go back for some. I feel like sometimes the road feed is too dark for some reason, but I don't know. I don't mind Sportsnet, SN, but man, TSN, I don't know, their coverage is terrible. And this is game 2 of the 3-game series. Montreal, of course, we had that on Sinbin Stream. Won 3-2 in Florida in overtime. Marchand, who was healthy at the time, got a dumb penalty in overtime, and Montreal got a power play goal out of it. The third and final game will be back here in Montreal again, not till April 7th, though. Wait, April 7th? Really? I think there's a big game coming up Tuesday, I thought. Maybe that's not these two teams. All right, let me get to the Panthers feed, see how that goes. Gracie says she's so happy the Buffalo Sabres rookie goalie is back and playing. Yeah, I forgot his name already. Let's see. Shots are still 3-2. They said Slevkovsky boarded Ekblad. Okay. Is that just a 2? Yeah. All right, come on, ESPN. What are we doing? Yeah, that's a good call. Slevkovsky hit Ekblad in the corner as he was crouching down to get the puck, and he went headfirst into the board. So I understand why Florida might have been upset with that one. Ooh, it's Jonathan Quick in net tonight for the Rangers against Colton Ellis. All right, Florida on the power play. We're still waiting. Face off. Sabres got a goal. Josh Doan's 14th. Thanks, Gracie. Sent in behind the net. Ekblad has it in the near circle. Skated out. Sent ahead into the far corner behind the net. Again into the far corner. Again, Danault tried to get it. Behind the net once again. And clear down the length of the ice by Montreal. Florida takes it behind their own net, up the near boards. 12:53 to go in the opening period. Ekblad to the far circle. He gets it back. He sends it into the far corner. Pass sent around by Florida. Puck is into the far circle. Shot wide of the target. They say 4-3 shots on goal Montreal now. That was Reinert's shot that was blocked, and then Montreal cleared it down the length of the ice. All right, picked up by Petrie. Passed by Samoskevich. Up the middle, they missed. Pass gets away. Deneau just gets it out of the zone. Picked up by Forsling. He takes it behind his own net. They got 20 seconds on the power play. I guess I forgot to I forgot to put the penalty in. I forgot. My bad. Dumb. Petrie's shot, glove save, and held on. We got 8 seconds on the power play. Apologies for that. 5 for the shots on goal. Rangers wearing Winter Classic jersey. Oh, I'm sure that looks wonderful. Oh, yeah, I remember. That's right. The Florida ones look terrible. Those unis were awful. They just kicked a Canadian out of the draw. Got 8 seconds on this Florida power play. All right, come on. There we go. Matheson skates it out. 3, 2, 1. Back to 5-on-5. And Montreal just gets it into the near boards. Battle by the penalty box. Sent to the far circle or far corner by the Panthers. Battling for the puck. It's sent out over the red line and dumped in by Montreal. Florida behind their own net. Puck is battled for in the near corner. That was Belinsky's. It was right outside the crease, but Florida got it out. Not out of the zone, but now they do. They skate it right in front of their own bench. They get a couple changes. And it's dumped in by, who is that, Gallagher? No, Samoskevich. I got the wrong team. Wrong team, right number. Behind the net, Montreal has the puck. Dobson makes a pass. Taken up the near side by Hudson into the near circle. He sends it behind the net. Texier with the puck. And Florida passes out of the zone over the red line and sent in and stolen immediately. That was Bennett who lost it. We got a whistle at 10:19. Yeah, the Florida TV doesn't take down the score bug right away, so I'll probably stick to them. It doesn't look like super dark like some of these road feeds look. All right, does look a little darker though than the other one. Dumped in from the red line. And in the near corner, they pass it. Caulfield to, I think, Suzuki. Yeah, that's Suzuki. He sends it ahead as we're getting down to about 10 minutes to go in the first period. Blue line pass to Matheson, wide of the target. They send it around, blue line again, and deflected out. And it'll have to be picked up by Carrier. He makes a pass ahead. It is whistled dead for icing, so no under 10 media timeout. Although they just took their score bug down there too. Clayton, how do you say it? Goulet just came back from long-term injury. He was a big part of the defense for the Habs. Oh, Caden Goulet. 6'3" farm boy from Edmonton, Alberta. Wow. The only guy I know... shot was blocked. Florida couldn't keep it in. There's a battle in front of the Canadiens bench. Looked like somebody got yanked down for Florida. I think the Habs just got another icing. 9:29. The only guy I know taller than that is Hellenius on the Kings. He's 6'6". I like, seriously, other than Zdeno, I think Zdeno Chara might have been taller. But I can't think of too many 6'6" or taller players. At least not in the last, however many years. Maybe back in the day. All right, face off. Rodriguez versus, let's see. Taken by the Panthers, it was Suzuki. Actually, the Habs had it behind their net, up the near boards. Now down the length of the ice, off the back of the net for icing again at 9:15. What are we doing, Montreal? And pushing and shoving by, guess who? Rodriguez with Suzuki. Screw that guy. He's the one that tripped Jarvis and injured him. Oh. Interference. Interference on Belinsky. So despite the icing, we get a commercial because of the penalty. All right, this time I'll put it up there. I forgot the first one, so sorry. Let's check in on the other scores. Oh, wait. First of all, Dobson's goal from off the faceoff, Matheson to Kapanen over to Dobson. It was deflected by Greer and over Bobrovsky, glove side high. He tried to get it with his shoulder. He wasn't ready to get the glove up because he was preparing to cover the blocker side post. All right, we had Slafkovsky's boarding penalty of Ekblad, and then Belinsky interference on Caulfield. So each team with a power play opportunity. And still 5-4 on the shots. I feel like we've been stuck on that. All right, Bruins. Let's check I didn't mean all right, Bruins. I meant let's check the scoreboard. And the Bruins lead 1-0 over the Flames in Boston. Corrali's fourth. No score. Canucks, Red Wings. Red Wings on the power play. 6:31 in the first. Josh Doan's 14th from Samuelson, and Norris gives the Sabres the 1-0 lead. Whistle at 12:05 to go in the first. Leafs, Flyers, no score in Philly. In Pittsburgh, Penguins 1-0. Erik Karlsson. Geez, there's an old name. From originally, I think, Ottawa. The Senators, I mean. His fourth of the year from Raquel and Crosby. 9:39 to go in the first. Not much going right for the Devils this year. Ducks, Hurricanes, scoreless. 7:19 to go. First. Oh, gosh, my carpal tunnel is bad today. Face off, right on net. I don't know if that'll be a save. Florida tried to send it around. Montreal 8th in power play. Florida 6th in PK. I probably should just say PK. All right, to the far corner. Behind the net, looks like... what was that again? Demidov. All right, they made a couple passes, just deflected into the near circle and cleared down the length of the ice by the Panthers. Under 8:40 to go and 1:20 on the power play. Over the red line, pass sent ahead by Slafkovsky. It's behind the net. Montreal in the near corner, sent to Bennett. Bennett skates it in. They got a 3-on-2 somehow. Pass goes into the far boards and then sent around by Mikola. And pass by the Canadiens to the red line. Near boards now. Slafkovsky sends it down. Under 45 on the power play, and it's cleared again by Florida. And Montreal has yet to register a shot on goal here on this power play. Picked up. Texier passes to the far side. Drop pass shot. Good save by Bobrovsky. Kept in at the blue line. Puck gets away and sent out by Kunin. Okay, that should be a shot. Yep, looks like the power play is wrapping up. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Caulfield sends it to the blue line. He gets it right. No, Gallagher got it back. We're back to 5-on-5. Shot. Rebound up the middle. Taken by Kunin. Kunin dumps it in. Nope, he has to do it twice. Matheson takes it near circle. Matheson in front of his own net. Pass to the over the red line. Montreal sends it into the near corner. Finally, they dig it out. And Deneau has it behind the Florida net. Blue line shot. It went behind the net and then off the boards and then off the back of the net. Taken in the near side. Sent around to the far corner. Puck is knocked loose, picked up. Man, they got to get a line change. That's still McCullough. They being Florida. It looks like he finally got off for a change. All right, sent to Reinert. His pass gets stolen. Demidov is going the other way. Or Demidov. Yeah, no. Demidov. Yeah. Demidov. Shot towards the crease, frozen by Bobrovsky. And we have 5:51 to go in the first. We have the under 6 media timeout. 1-0 Montreal. Thanks to Dobson's goal off a face-off win from Kapanen and the other assist, Matheson. 6-5 out of the shots for Montreal. Red Wings have it for sure, says Ishii. Yeah, good luck to the Red Wings. Yeah, they're playing the Canucks. One would think in Detroit, even in Vancouver, Detroit would be all right. Playing Vancouver, agreed. Bruins up 2-0 on the Flames now. Elias Lindholm, his 8th from Pastrnak, and this guy's name is hard for me to say. Kuznetsov. Sabres still up 1-0. Maple Leafs Flyers scoreless. Penguins 1-0. Oh, Ducks took the lead. Ryan Paling's 3rd. 1-0. Boo. Over the Canes. 5:46 to go in the first. From Lacombe and Kreider. We got Islanders Predators in like half hour. Same for Oilers Jets. Later, Senators Avalanche. And then later tonight, Blue Jackets Golden Knights. And we will bring you Wild Kraken. Yeah, Brad Marchand is day-to-day. Matthew Tkachuk is month-to-month. I guess wonder if he's going to be able to go to the Olympics for Team USA then. All right, Marchand got hurt in Toronto, apparently. Face-off. Sent out over the red line. Yep, Josh, isn't it Josh McDaniels? Or Mike McDaniels. Sorry, wrong first name. Mike McDaniels was fired by the Dolphins. Not surprising. They're probably going to make a run at John Harbaugh. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, that happened late morning, like 10:30, 11, somewhere in there, Central, or maybe it was noon Eastern. All right, in front of the net, Florida couldn't get a shot. Montreal gets it out of there. Pass from the near circle, deflected. Bolduc couldn't get there. Petrie takes it out of the far corner. Pass gets away. Deneau makes it a poked, pass to the, Gallagher. Now it's sent out by Florida. Florida trying to get a line change. Skated in by Hudson. Hudson towards the net. Deflected, and it looks like a glove save by Bobrovsky at 4:45. So is that a shot? Or did he just, I don't know. Let's see. That's right. Barkov is out 7 to 9 months. Nosek is expected back after the break in February. Same with Gadjevich. Schmidt starting to skate. Seth Jones is week to week. I didn't realize Jones got it, and then they had another injury. That guy did nothing for the Blackhawks. They got Spencer Knight as part of the deal late last year, or last season, I should say. Well, yeah, last year as well. All right, sent in another icing on Montreal, 428. Okay. I'm just checking if any new goals scored. Doesn't look like it. All the scores are the same as earlier. Face off in the far circle. And we got a false start. Trying again. Face off won by Montreal. They send it up the far boards. Picked up by Ekblad. And sends it up the near boards. Kept in by Suzuki. Hudson keeps it in now too. Suzuki with a pass to Hudson. He's looking back to the blue line. Got it to Carrier. Carrier's shot goes off the far boards or far corner boards. Texier in the far corner battling Ekblad. Puck gets knocked out and Hudson has to regroup. Sends it to the near boards. Deflected by Suzuki. Excuse me. Sent up the far boards. Kept in again. Suzuki's shot was wide. And Hudson keeps it in again. Another. This time it's out. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought Hudson was offsides. Both teams look like they're getting line changes. Shot wide of the target. Into the far corner. Montreal, let's see. Puck kept in. Turnover by Florida. Back to the blue line. Far circle. They lose it into the far corner. Dobson. Picked up by Valino. Sent up the near boards. Kept in again. Drop pass. Matheson had lost the puck. Or maybe it was a bad pass. Florida dumped it in. Dobson took a hit. They get it to Matheson. Under 2:45 to go. And in front of his own net is Matheson. I would guess Montreal's getting a line change. Now they make a pass. Demidov behind the net. And a backhander. Somebody sent it in front of the net, and the Montreal Canadiens get their second goal. All of a sudden, just a great pass from the corner, and a backhander beat Bobrovsky. Again, glove side high, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. Puck was put in the back of the net. Unbelievable. This is a great pass. What happened here? Oh, okay. Who tipped it? Slafkovsky? Yeah, I think Slafkovsky kicked it to Kapanen, and it went off of Bobrovsky's stick, and then he got beat blockers or glove side high. Wow, what a goal. And it's 2-0 Habs. Kapanen from Slafkovsky. That's probably your only assist. And we got an immediate whistle at 2:19. What was that call? Spencer Knight is a good, solid goalie. Blackhawks did well getting him. Yeah, because, interference on Slafkovsky. That's why the quick whistle. So Habs fans not happy there. Yeah, no, believe me, I like Spencer Knight. I just was saying how, for the goal. It's just that Seth Jones just never did anything for them. Red Wings up 1-0. Patrick Kane 7th on the power play. So Detroit up 1-0. All right, Florida. I think we got to reset the draw. Where was this interference? I guess the far near boards. They had a behind the net cam up in the rafters view. All right, it was sent into the penalty box, so we'll get another face-off. 2:15 to go. We did the first goal visualizer, I think, right? We'll do this one as soon as we can. All right, Suzuki versus Bennett. Bennett wins the face-off. Ekblad at the blue line. Pass to the far circle. Down low. Pass to Bennett. That gets tipped by Carrier, and he tries to get it out. Then it's sent out by a teammate. Under 2 minutes remaining in the opening period. 2-0 Habs at home. Rodriguez, boo. Back to Bennett. Who was that? Reinert with the shot. He gets it in the near circle again. That's blocked. Wow, looked like a trip by Bennett. No call. Cleared down the length of the ice. Montreal, let's see. I think they were both trying to get some changes. Sent out again. Volino chases after it, but Panthers regroup. Panthers dump it in. Rodriguez makes a bad pass, taken by Volino. He skates it in. Briefly, a Blackhawk last year was Volino. And taken at the red line by... Who dumped that in? I could not see. I guess it was Matheson. Couldn't see the number. I knew it was single digits. Sent in again. Taken behind the net by Lundell. Over the red line, he dumps it in. Into the near corner. Under 45 seconds to play, first period. 20 seconds on the Florida power play. Deneau has it. He lost it in the far circle. Pass to Samoskevich. Into the near circle. Shot. Nice save. Did not hang on. And the Canadiens clear it out. But a pretty good save by Montembeault. Power play should be over. We're back to 5-on-5. Shots are 8-7 after that last one. Under 10 seconds to go. Opening period. Rodriguez has the puck. 3 seconds. Nope, that was not Rodriguez. That should be it. That's the end of the period. That was Mikola with it. Let's see if we have any fisticuffs. Apparently not. So, 2-0 Montreal leading at home after 20 minutes of play. Love to see that. All right, let's get the Kapanen goal from Slafkovsky. Just a brilliant kick by Slafkovsky from behind the net, and then it went off of Bobrovsky's stick, right? And then it was batted out of the air and put in the net over the glove side by Kapanen. All right, let's check the scores. I'll put the timer up from when the second period will get underway. All right, Bruins 2, Flames nothing. They're in 4-on-4. 20 seconds to go, first period. Red Wings 1-0 over the Canucks. First intermission, Patrick Kane 7th on the power play. Assist by Raymond and Larkin. Sabres up 1-0 on the Rangers. That game got started a little late. 2:31 to go. Doan's 14th from Samuelson. Leafs and Flyers, no score. First intermission. Flyers will continue a power play and have 35 seconds as they start the second. Penguins still up 1-0 on the Devils. 10 seconds in the first period thanks to Carlson's fourth. from Raquel and Crosby. First intermission in Raleigh, North Carolina. Canes trail the Ducks 1-0. Paling's third from Lacombe and Kreider. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more games tonight. Fairly full slate. Even more games. Well, this is Thursday. Even more, of course, Saturday is the busiest day, but we're going to be doing football that day and men's college basketball. Hey, hello, Ronald. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Do appreciate it. Yeah, let's check ESPN. I'm sure there's a lot going on tonight. Of course, the Fiesta Bowl or the semifinal. Hurricanes and are they still the Rebels? Ole Miss, Miami and Ole Miss. No score. Man, what time did this start? 13:43 to go. 6:30. Time it start like 6:45, 6:50 maybe. Somewhere between 6:45 and 6:50, I would guess. Let's see. We'll double check real quick. All right, that's the only game tonight. I'm sure the other semifinal is coming up. Wait, I don't want the bowls. Let's look at the playoffs, for God's sakes. Oh, yeah. This is the lone game tonight, and then got Alabama, Indiana. No. Sorry, no, wait. Why is this so... Okay, hold on. Pardon me. Miami, Ole Miss, 10 versus 6 tonight. Tomorrow, number 5, Oregon versus number 1, Indiana. Oh, yeah, so they say 6:30, but they start like 6:45, 6:50. Then 10 days later, after tomorrow, the national championship. Monday, January 19th. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Today's game, for whatever reason, thanks for asking, Dan. I don't know. Like the game yesterday did much better. For some reason, Villanova doesn't draw a crowd. Yeah. I don't know. I like the WNBA best. That's my favorite basketball league. Then I guess men's or women's. I kind of like the women's just because it goes quicker, less commercial breaks or less. But yeah, men's and women's college ball, and I really don't have any interest in the NBA. But I hear you. Just trying to continue with basketball. It's so much easier when there's stat broadcasts, live stats too. But yeah, for whatever reason, well, this is men's top 25. At home, Michigan State trailing just by 2 though. Northwestern has 45, Michigan State 43, but there's 11:44 to go. Later, Rutgers, Illinois. Let's see. Both of these games on Big Ten Network. And then on the deuce, number 8 Gonzaga. I know they don't call it ESPN 2, pardon me. Santa Clara at number 8 Gonzaga. Gonzaga favored by 16.5. Illinois favored by 23.5 over Rutgers. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. That game didn't do that great. We got quite a few ranked women's games. Number 9, Michigan all over Penn State. 55 seconds to go. 105-63. LSU on the road. Number 12 in the country. 56-48 over Georgia. Halftime 18 Ole Miss up 35-32 on number 5 Oklahoma. Halftime in Alabama, number 6 Kentucky trails the Tide 36-29. Number 8 Maryland on the road in Rutgers, all over Rutgers 44-16 again at the half. Number 3 South Carolina 37-19 over Arkansas. 37-22 now. 6:59 to go. Second quarter. Vanderbilt, number 7 at home, up 27-23 over Missouri. End of the first quarter. Number 20 Tennessee on the road at Mississippi State, 26-21 Volunteers. Auburn at number 2 Texas coming up shortly. SEC Network Plus. Colorado at number 16 Baylor. Indiana at number 25 Nebraska. Michigan State number 15 at number 23 Washington. Louisville won in Miami. Louisville's number 10, 77-68. So plenty of ranked women's games tonight. Just go to the score. I guess we can keep an eye on this. Still no score in the semifinal. 10:49 to go in the first. Oh, they took a shot away from Florida. Oops. All right, 8-6 shots. Montreal. Florida 12-9 face-offs. 0 for 2 power play. Florida 0 for 1 Montreal. 7-7 on the hits. 6-4 block shots. Montreal. 8-4 giveaways. Florida. 4-1 takeaways. Montreal. This is game 2. Montreal leads the series 1-0, and the third and final game of the season series back in Montreal, but not till April 7th. So another almost 3 months from now. 3 months from yesterday. Bruins lead the Flames 2-0 first intermission. Red Wings up on the Canucks 1-0 first intermission. Sabres 1-0 on the road at the Rangers. Sabres up 1-0 first intermission. Leafs Flyers no score first intermission. Penguins 1-0 at home over the Devils first intermission. Ducks Hurricanes first intermission 1-0 Ducks. All right. I think I'll take a quick break. Looks like Maple Leafs Flyers, then Canucks Red Wings will be the next games to resume. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the score in. And in the poll, let's check the voting. 9 votes, so looks like 6 votes for Montreal, 3 for Florida. All right, here's what's coming up. We got Wild at Kraken tonight. And then single game Friday night, Kings at Jets. Just couldn't find anything else on the schedule. You know, college basketball wise. I don't know. Maybe I'll do... if I was going to do college hockey, I'd prefer to do men's. Maybe I'll do women's, but I think I got plenty I can work on. So... all right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the like button and consider hitting subscribe to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. We got 8 likes. I appreciate it. Let me quick find just a little bit of music, and then I'll take a break and be back. All right. Thank you. All right, we are back. Let me kill the... Oh, let me turn off the Marine Corps band, the U.S. Marine Corps band. All right, let's make sure we are live. Again, we're watching the Florida feed. Thanks for being here. I know there's a lot going on tonight. All right, we know Wild Kraken 905 after this one. Any changes here? Oh, Flyers got a goal. Konechny's 14th from Dvorak and Ristolainen. 16:31 to go in the second. Yeah, no changes to the other games. Still the same scores. Pardon the whistle. All right. Excuse me. All right. Should just be about set to resume for the second period. Got to fix the timer for the next one. All right. All right, come on. Let's go. All right, Montreal in red going left to right. Florida in white going right to left. Face off. Bennett wins it. Florida has to retreat into their own end to get it, though, as they couldn't get it over the red line. Now a pass and knocked down into the near boards, over the red line, into the blue, or into the ozone, I mean. Hit behind the net. Canadians make a pass over the red line. Demidov lost it. And it's dumped in finally by Montreal, but picked up by Florida behind their own bench. Up the near boards and off the back of the net, but that was icing on the Panthers at 9:08 or 19:08, pardon me. Yeah, sorry. I think sometimes when you use a ton of emojis, they get hidden by YouTube. I'm trying to unhide it, but I saw Cato had asked over 6 or under 6. That's why I went with under 6. Shot, rebound. It didn't get through. It was blocked, and Hudson and Texier couldn't get a shot. Oh, it's tipped by Carrier, but stolen by the Panthers. Reinert makes a pass to the slot. A nice kick save by Montembeault. Puck is sent into the far corner. And Florida trying to pass it. Montreal, let's see, takes it. And it might have been Suzuki on the pass. Couldn't see the jersey number. Texier couldn't dump it in. Florida steals it up the near boards. Right in front of the net, Carrier takes it out, makes a pass, missed. Oh, he gets it to Caulfield, though. Texier couldn't get the puck. It's sent into the far corner, picked up, passed by the Panthers. They skated out over the red line, all the way to the far circle. Backhander, good save. Maybe a stick save by Montembeault. And puck in the near boards. Sent behind the net. Into the far corner. Deneau makes a hit. Florida sent it back. Montreal sends it up the near boards. Red line. They knock it into the zone. Bolduc looking in the near circle. Back. Oh, he missed Dobson on the pass at the blue line. And Montembeault stops the puck behind the net. Matheson has it now. And sent up and out. Behind the net, taken by Florida. Well, still battling in the far corner. Ooh, big hit. And sent out by Florida. Sent right back in by Montreal. Red line, dumping for Florida to the near corner. Battle for the puck. Valino couldn't get it. Now he has it in the near circle. Over the blue line. Over the red. Dumped in. Behind the net. Battle for the puck. Florida skates it out. That's Bennett. Cross-ice pass. Picked off. Demidov. He sends it ahead. It's stolen by Florida's defenseman. And they send it to Greer. Greer makes a pass to the far side. Puck is sent on net and saved by Montembeault at 16:06. Who is that on the shot? Oh, Lusternen. I keep forgetting his name. 27's been active. And 70 is Bachvist. I should know that. All right. 8-8 on the shots. So I think 2-0 shots on goal for Florida in the first, not quite 4 minutes. All right, face off. Montreal clears it to the red line. Florida in front of the penalty box. Puck is skated in. Reinert sends a backhander. It's tipped just wide of the net into the far corner. Behind the net, Carrier for Montreal to the far boards. Long pass tipped over the red line. And Bobrovsky plays it off the near boards. Sent over the red line by Reinert. Dobson behind his own net for Montreal. He gets it to Matheson. Matheson loses it. Backhander behind the net. Reinert tried to center it. Suzuki sends it behind the net. Up the near boards. Glove down by Suzuki. He finally got it out. Where's the holding? Somebody had Suzuki's stick and no call. Dobson dumps it in. Petrie behind the Florida net. Up the far boards. And a pass to the near boards and sent in. Montembeault plays it behind the net to the near boards. Shot, saved, held on by Montembeault at 14:52. That was off the stick of... Oh, crap. Sebrango, Sebrango. Yeah, of course, because Rodriguez is a jerk. He's all over Montembeault, yeah. I know. All right, 9-8 are the shots. 3-0 this period shots, Florida. 2-0 score, though, Montreal. Another one on net, saved by Montembeault. Into the far boards, the Bolduc got it over the red line. There's a battle right in front of the Montreal bench and taken behind the net for Florida. A pass sent up the far boards. Greer dumps it in. And in the near corner, how the heck did that go in the net? What was that? Must have taken a funny bounce off the boards. It's 2-1 now. How did this one get by Montembeault? It was a dump in. What happened here? Greer sent a backhander in. And, oh, he was trying to play it behind the net to the near boards, and he missed Canadiens player, and Sam Bennett just sent it into the empty net. That's what happened. His 15th. Yeah, that'll probably be unassisted as well because it was last touched by Montebo. Oh my goodness. What is he doing trying to play that behind the net? Where's the penalty? Rodriguez grabbed somebody and sent them down. Now he just threw an elbow right in front of the crease. No call. Ref's right there. Another one sent towards the net, and Montebo freezes it, and after the whistle, somebody laid a hit for Florida. Where's the damn penalty? It's getting chippy, and that was ridiculous. 13:58, so I guess we've got the under 14 media timeout. Who knows? That was, I guess that was Lusternin on the hit. It wasn't Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 17. Lusternin delivered the hit. It had to be after the whistle, too. Because Montebo had frozen it. All right, 12-8 are the shots. A dump in. He tried to play it behind the net, and he sent it to Bennett by mistake. Greer will dump it in from the blue liner, between the blue and the red. He comes behind the net to play it, decides to try to go to the near boards, completely missed Carrier, and just a lazy pass, I think, behind his back. I don't know what he was doing. And then an easy shot for Bennett to cut the lead to 2-1. Just a really bad decision by Montebo. All right, Bruins 2, Flames nothing, 12:59 to go in the second. Red Wings 2, Canucks 1, 11:14 to go in the second. We had Sandin Pellikka giving the Red Wings the 2-0 lead, and now Jake DeBrusk, let's see, that was Sandin Pellikka's 5th from Van Riemsdyk and Comper. Jake DeBrusk's 12th on the power play from Sherwood and Bozer. 1-0 Sabres over the Rangers, 18:02 in the second. Flyers up 1-0 on the Leafs with 11:20 in the second. Penguins up 2-0 on the Devils, 14:05. Dewar's 8th from Raquel and Letang. Ducks 1, Hurricanes nothing. Yeah, he lit up Dobson. No score, Islanders Predators, 15:46 in the first. So no penalty for that garbage. Yeah, well, we're watching the Florida feed. Of course they're going to, let them play. Yeah, too bad Rodriguez threw an elbow, no call. After the whistle, rough stuff. I mean, give me a break. I may just have to put up with TSN or not unmute. Near circle, taken behind the net, up the far boards, and out. No icing, picked up by Florida, behind the net, brought around to the near boards, into the near circle, and sent to the red line by Florida. Up the far boards, dump in by Montreal. Florida skates it out. Pass gets away into the far boards. That should be icing. Yep, nobody touched it. 13:26 to go. 12-8 shots on goal. 2-1 for Florida, but 2-1's the score for Montreal. All right. Come on. Let's get this draw already. Let's go. Far circle. Still waiting. And a false start. Come on. Jeepers creepers. Just drop the puck. I don't care if they're ready. Face-off taken away by Greer after Florida won it. Pass to the near boards. Pass gets away into the near corner. Taken behind the net for Montreal. Over the red line. Dumped in off the stick of Blaze. Or Blay. I think it's Blay. B-L-A-I-S. Blay. Hudson sends it to Carrier. Canadians skated over the red line. Dumped in by Valino. Near boards, he gets hit. Or near corner. Taken to the far corner. Blay sends it around. Into the near corner again. Battling for it. Florida, well, it ends up going behind the net. Looks like holding. No call. And Montreal gets it to the red line and dumps it in. Jakai on the dump in for Montreal. Far circle with the puck. Back to the blue line. Over to Jakai in the near circle. Shot was blocked. Rebound. Knocked into the near boards and out. Up the ice. Puck is passed to Bolduc. Bolduc, well, at the red line. Montreal dumps it in behind the net. Florida trying to dig it out. That is Sabrango. To the red line, taken by... Oh, shoot. Who was that? Oh, Struble. Why can't I remember Struble? And now Florida ices it all the way down the length of the ice, like from red line to all the way there. 11:32 to go. Face-off will be in Florida's end. Man, it is pouring out tonight right now. I didn't know we were getting all this rain. Okay, good. Should be done about 11 tonight. And near circle face-off. And cleared again. Looks like it went into the netting, or either into the penalty box or into the stands at 11:28. Yeah, Dan, it was a bad play by Montebeau trying to play the puck from behind the net. He just threw it away. Easy goal by Bennett. Just wide open net. Couldn't get back in the crease. All right. Matheson with the puck into the near circle. He falls down. Sends it around. Picked up by Bachvist. Bachvist at the red line for Florida. Stolen. And Demidov lost it. And puck is passed to the far boards. Return pass to Bachvist, out of his reach, though. Canadians send it ahead. It's in front of the penalty box area. Finally, Florida gets... Bachvist has it. They weren't offsides? How? Near side shot saved. Somebody made a hit on Bachvist as Montebeau almost knocked the net off the pegs, and then now a long shot saved by Montebeau, and he hangs on. 14-8 Florida, the shots. They trail Montreal, though, 2-1. Yeah, we'll do the visualizer. It was a poor decision by Montebeau. Face off. Florida wins it. Sends it to the near corner. Greer behind the net. Looking. He's got Hudson on him. Suzuki there too. Suzuki sends it to the far circle. Or far boards. Now a pass out of the zone. They got to get rolling or this is going to be icing. It's icing. Dang it. At 10:20. Oh, there goes my sump pump. All right, we'll do the Bennett goal again. Number 9. A dump in by Greer. Montebeau goes to play it. I think he was maybe trying to get it to Carrier, and he left the net wide open in the process. And a bad pass. Still haven't had the face-off yet. Linesman is talking to Lundell. He's against Suzuki for this face-off. Suzuki wins it. Montreal behind the net. Hudson tried to play it to the far corner. Pass gets knocked down by Carrier. Carrier's backhander gets it to neutral ice. Florida trying to get it. Taken over. The pass to Carrier, who dumps it in for Montreal. Into the far corner. And up the boards. Over the red line. To the near side for Florida. Pass to the far circle. And all the way to the blue line. Near circle. Stolen. Hudson sends a pass. Over the red line. Pass to the near side to Caulfield. Off of Texier's skate. And Suzuki gets hit. And he keeps it in. Oh, but the pass gets away. Florida gets it to the red line and dumps it in. Montreal was trying to get a change. I'm assuming Florida is now as well. Yep, there goes a couple people. Dumped in by Montreal. Bobrovsky played it to the far corner and over the red line. And dumped in. Far corner. They get it to Danault. Danault makes a nice pass to the near boards. And Jakai will dump it in. Goes all the way to the far boards. Montreal getting a change. Florida dumps it in. Beats out the icing, apparently. Up the near boards for Montreal. Taken over at the red line. Now dumped in again by Valino. Ekblad in the far corner. Florida just gets it out over the red line. Pass to Dobson. Dobson the pass up the near boards. No, it's not Rodriguez. In the near corner. That's Mikola. I keep forgetting. Sent around. Kept in by Montreal. Foligno loses it, though, and dumped in by Florida from the red line into the near corner. Wraparound or backhander attempted from the far side. And now Dobson has it for Montreal behind his own nets. I don't think Montreal's had a shot on goal this period. We only have 7.5 to go, too. So we're at, what, 12.5 minutes plus played? They don't have a shot. Wraparound attempt on a backhander from the near side is saved by Montembeault. And then, okay, I guess that was not icing on Montreal. Florida sends it up. Bennett has it. Pass to Greer. Greer takes it around. He tried a wrap around. Shot from the near circle. That was saved. Verhaeghe on that shot. Taken out of the zone over the red line. And sent in by Slavkovsky. It goes into the near corner. Florida sends it out. Taken at the red line. Texier with the puck. He sends it around. Near boards. Carrier tries to get it. Caulfield behind the net to Suzuki. All the way up to the blue line. Pass. Near circle. Blue line pass to the far circle. Shot. Deflected in. They finally get a shot on goal. And they tip it in and regain the 2-goal lead where Montreal leads 3-1. First shot of the second period, and it's a goal at 6:19 remaining. Looks like it's Texier from Carrier and Suzuki. Texier's fifth. Oh, great. We're showing other near goals by Florida before we show the actual Montreal goal. Yep, tipped in. I think a couple people tipped it, and Texier, got the stick on it in the crease and beat Bobrovsky. That was not Bobrovsky's fault. Poor defense by Florida, and it's 3-1. Oh, Gracie said 2-0 Buffalo. Alex Tuck's 14th. All right. Over the Rangers. Rangers are terrible at home. And it looks like we got an icing immediately by Florida. Yeah, 15-9. That's their only shot on goal. They made it count in the second period, 1-for-1. Yeah, 2-0 Buffalo over the Rangers, 3-1 here, Montreal. Habs always struggle in the second period. Gotcha. Yeah, one shot, one goal. Or if you're a fan of the sniper movies with Tom Berenger, one shot, one kill. Probably should watch saying that. I don't want YouTube to dink me. All right, we're under 6 minutes to go. It's dumped in by Montreal to the far corner. Oh, wait, they called icing. Let's hold that thought. Canadiens icing at 5:47. Texier from Carrier and Suzuki. Yep, tipped in. 3-0 Bruins in Boston. 3-1 Red Wings over the Canucks. Face off. Florida sends it wide of the net. Into the far corner. Man, the fans must be bored. They're doing the wave again. They were doing that last night. That game was a little boring against the Flames, but behind the net, Florida with the puck. They're doing a fast wave, too. Sent out down the length of the ice. Picked up by Florida. And Montreal trying to get a line change. They have it in the O-zone. Blue line keeper sent around the boards. Taken to the blue line again. Hudson pass to the far side. He gets it right back in the near side. Tries to get to the point. Looking. Drop pass to the blue line. Carrier shot. Glove save. And Bobrovsky hangs on. 4:50 remaining. Second period. That's their second shot on goal in the second period. 3-1 Habs. 4:50 to go. We need to do the Texier goal. Good average. Texier is looking good on the first line. Yeah, I'm impressed. I didn't know much about him, but the handful of games I've seen, at least lately, he's paid off. Great deflection. He'll deflect it on the crease. It'll come from the far side. Texier 85. He'll head to the crease and tip it in. And great deflection. Man, it is pouring outside. I don't know if the mic is picking that up or not. Where were we? Let's see. Still 1-0 Flyers. 2-0 Penguins. Now we knew that too. Ducks and Hurricanes tied. All right, well. Let's see. Paling. Then Jankowski tied it up. Then Granlund. And then Stankoven with his 9th. And we're squared at 2 with 5:55 to go in the second. Jets up 1-0 on the Oilers. Kyle Connors 21st from Scheifele and Iafallo. Islanders Predators no score. Those two games in the first. Everything else is in the second. Oh, yeah, we were a little bit behind. I just hit the goal live. Near circle draw. The wave continues in Montreal. Puck sent out. 4:45 to go, second period. Florida in the near boards looking. Tried to get a centering pass. It's taken by Greer. He sends it to the far corner. Montreal skates it out. Cross ice pass. Near boards. Slavkovsky to the blue line. Pass by Matheson was wide. Sent out by Florida to the far circle. And pass. Bennett takes it, tries the wrap around, but it looks like he lost the puck. And Greer trying to get it up the near boards, kept in. Actually, it's back in the near corner. Still trying to get the puck out. Now it's sent to the blue line and the far boards. Right up the middle. Shot saved by Montembeault. He hangs on at 3:52 to go in the second. Off the stick of... who shot that? Belinsky's, I think. Shots are now 16-10. Uh-oh, sounds like the Rangers scored. Zibanejad 16th. Sorry, Gracie. Ooh, I got to get some new eye drops. I don't think I like these old ones I have. What did I do with them? Oh, there they are. Face off. Ooh, that might have been on net right off the draw. We'll see if they update that. Under 3:45 to go, second period. Montreal finally skates it out. Pass off the boards by the bench. Sent back in. Carrier passes. I would assume that's Hudson. It is. To the red line, he dumps it in. All the way to the near corner. Kept in by Carrier. Far circle, Hudson. Drop pass to the point. Shot by Caulfield. Blocked. Texier tried to slam it. It went wide of the net. And right by the Habs bench. Florida has it. Habs getting a change, I think. Or they're trying to draw attention to some blood on Texier, I think. Did we get a penalty? I don't know. There's 3:06 to go. Thinking that, yep, there is a Florida. Ooh, double minor. High stick double minor on Lundell. The Habs get a 4-minute penalty. Power play, I mean. So they can score, that says 2. Nope, there it is. 4 minutes high sticking. Double minor of Texier. Again, that is Anton Lundell. Okay, shots. I think I just looked and forgot already. 16-11. Let's see. 15. 4 minutes. So... power play for Montreal coming up. Go, Florida. Hey, welcome. Oh, Buffalo on the power play as well. Yep, Buffalo heading to the power play. 8:07 to go in the second. In that game, we have 3:06 here in Montreal. Bruins now lead the Flames 4-1. Middlestat. Who got the one for the Flames? I already forgot. Wait. Corrali, Lindholm, Loray. I think it's Loray, right? Middlestat. Flames must have just scored then. Red Wings 3-1 over the Canucks. No score or no changes in the other ones. Oh, Oilers tied it. Podkolzin's 10th. Here's the penalty. Oh my gosh, was that vicious by Lundell. How was that not a major? Was he not bleeding enough? I mean, that was absolutely on purpose. He just went bam on Texier because he was over his shoulder. Wow. I mean, what do we need for I guess he didn't bleed enough for it to be a major. That was dangerous. I would have called more than just a double minor. It should have been a misconduct. Cleared already by Florida. Under 3 to go. I don't get it. 0 for 1 on the power play. 1 shot for the Habs. All right, over the red line, pass, blue line, far circle, pass towards the net. Suzuki couldn't get it on target. They keep it at the blue line, near circle. Caulfield sends it wide of the net. Suzuki tried to center it, and it's cleared. And who picks it up? Hudson. Hudson over the blue line, over the red. Drop pass, picked up into the near boards. Caulfield centered it off the far boards to the far circle. Near circle for Demidov. Still battling for the puck, and it's going to be sent out by Reinert. Hudson picks it up. 2:42 to go. Pass gets away. Dobson knocks it to Texier. He sends it behind the net. Into the near boards. Sent around again to the far boards. Dobson at the point. Shot saved by Bobrovsky. Another shot blocked. Taken by the Panthers and cleared down the length of the ice. As we have 1:20 remaining in the second period. 2:12 on the power play. Drop pass. Picked up over the red line. Into the near boards, near circle. Drop pass to the blue line. Dobson with it. Back to Dobson. Another pass. Near circle. Taken. Backhanded. Montreal briefly kept it in. We got under a minute to go now in the middle period. Pass off the far boards. Taken into the far circle. It's Gallagher. Now he's looking. Pass. Shot. Nice stick save by Bobrovsky or blocker. Oh, man. Somebody slipped, and then it's cleared down the length of the ice by Florida. All right. Picked up behind the net. Looks like Dobson. Maybe there's a line change. Waiting on a breakout. 20 seconds to go. Second period. Off the near boards to Caulfield. Into the near corner. And Florida up the near boards, over the red line, into the near circle, sent off the boards behind the net, into the far corner. That should do it. That's the end of the second period. 54 seconds is correct remaining on the power play to start the third. So they've already killed over 3 minutes of the 4-minute, double minor for high sticking. All right, let's get the clock up. I got it started. Come on. There we go. So 3-1 the score. Second intermission. Shots are now 16-13. 3-1 Montreal. Did we get Texier's goal? I thought we did. Yeah. I think, yeah. Sabres on the power play, as Gracie put in the chat. The 10th of the year for Zucker. No, wait. Yeah. On the power play from Dahlin and Thompson. 3-1. Oliver. Yeah, at home. The Rangers are terrible at home, much like the Kings. Only one goal, for the Rangers thus far. And hello, Oliver. All right, 4-1 Bruins over the Flames in Boston. Second intermission. Red Wings in Detroit up 3-1 over the Canucks. Oh, just trying to crack my back. Sabres up 3-1 on the Rangers in Madison Square Garden. 4:13 in the second. That game started later than all the other ones. Excuse me. Flyers still up 1-0 on the Leafs in Philly. Second intermission. 40 seconds to go in the second period in Pittsburgh. Penguins up 3-0. Malkin gets his 9th on the power play as of now unassisted. Devils haven't scored in almost at least 5 periods. They got shut out, I think, their last game. Or have they played since that one? I don't remember. I could look that up real quick. Canes take the 3-2 lead over the Ducks, yes, with 12 seconds to go in the second. Chatfield scored his first of the year from Stahl and Gastishbear. Islanders Predators no score, 16 seconds in the first period to go. Jets 3-1 over the Oilers. Tanner Pearson, another former King, his 5th from Kopke. And Morrissey, a good defenseman, his 7th of the year. Now they're at the first intermission. Senators Avalanche in about, 20, almost 25 minutes-ish, probably, from Denver, Colorado. We'll keep an eye on Blue Jackets, Golden Knights, and we will bring you Wild at Kraken. I guess the Kraken are playing a little better as of late, especially their last 10. What was I going to check? Dang. I already forgot. I was going to see how... Oh, if the Devils had scored how many periods? Oh, they don't show the last 10 anymore. Ah, crap. I forgot. Well, let's see. Did they play yesterday? No. Did they play Tuesday? That was a 9-0 game. Okay. When was the game before that? Let's see. They lost to the Hurricanes 3-1. So they've had 1 goal in the last 2.5 games. Ugh. Okay, and then they won. So just this week, Saturday they won 4-1, but this week they've got 1 goal, and they're almost through 3 games. Jeez Louise. Oh, Zary got the goal, his 7th for the Flames. I hadn't seen that put up yet from Frost and Ball. Okay, well, let's check in on the semifinal. Miami 10, Ole Miss 7, 7:09 to go, second quarter. All right, in this game, again, they took a shot away from Montreal. 16-12 on the shots, Florida. 23-15 face-offs won for Florida. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play, but Montreal still has 54 seconds left on their power play. Actually, will they be 0 for 3 then, since it's a double minor? Maybe. I would think so. Or does that all count as 1 penalty? I've forgotten how they score that. Let's see. 15-12 hits, Montreal. 11-9 blocked shots, Montreal. 14-8 Florida on the giveaways. 7-3 takeaways, Montreal. All right, we'll leave that one up. Yeah. Everything else is at intermission. Who's in net for? Wow, it's all right. All right, let me get back. Sabres' next game is against the Ducks. Go Sabres for more than one reason. Tomorrow night, you know what? I'll open another page so I don't lose this. Coming up tomorrow, only gonna have Kings Jets for you. Kings are off tonight. Don't get Capitals Blackhawks if you have NHL Network or you're in the Chicago or Washington area as well. You'll get that. Again, I'll bring you Kings Jets, and we'll keep an eye on Blues Mammoth, but that game will go off. I suppose if that one's close, if I'm not doing anything, maybe I do bonus coverage, but probably not. Not that exciting of a game between those two. Then Saturday, full slate, but we're going to be doing men's basketball at 11 a.m. Kansas versus West Virginia. Then the NFL doubleheader. Sunday, NFL tripleheader. And then Monday, as of now, the NFL game. I could see maybe skipping that one, though, and doing some hockey. Sunday, it was, let's see. Saturday, I just didn't. Okay, come on. Saturday, I didn't really feel like doing Rangers, Bruins. Neither of those teams do well on stream. Figured we'll try some men's basketball. Kansas is ranked. Game will be on Fox as well. Sunday, I wouldn't get Devils Jets. Anyways, I wanted to do Buffalo Jacksonville out of all the games. Suppose I could skip San Francisco Philly. Penguins Bruins, not much incentive to do that one. I haven't done too many Penguins, but Bruins games do terrible. Caps Preds, I was thinking about it. It's just the Preds though. Not really interested in Blue Jackets Mammoth, and I don't get Golden Knights Sharks. If I had gotten Golden Knights Sharks, I might have done that. Or another game, at 7. Might have done that instead of Chargers Patriots, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes Saturday. I probably will stick to the triple header Sunday. That's the last time there's going to be 3 football games on the same day for a while. Yeah, Monday, I don't know. I would rather do a doubleheader for hockey. There's so many games at 6. Panthers, Sabres might be a good one. Or Lightning Flyers. I'd have to I don't know. Stupid Canadians play 7:30 games. It's Eastern. Otherwise, I could do more. Not tonight, though. Devils, Wild. No, I wouldn't do that. Don't get the Hawks. Maple Leafs, Avalanche. Stars, Kings should be good. Nah, it's too bad. Like I said, maybe I'll reconsider. Looking ahead, Tuesday. Let's figure out what we're going to do. There's a lot of 4 choices at 6. You want me to do that instead of football? I might. I was thinking about it. The only game I would consider instead would be Lightning Flyers. Because Canes and Red Wings would be a good game, but they just don't do the numbers very well. I don't even get... Actually, there's only 3 to choose from. I don't get Kraken Rangers on NHL Network. Yeah, I would kind of like to do... Man, Lightning Flyers would be good. Or Panthers Sabres. And I'd probably, do Stars Kings. Maybe I'll change my mind and get back to hockey on Monday. I may have to. We'll see. I should make thumbnails just in case. Oh yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, we got to pick. There's 4 to choose from. Ugh. If the Canucks weren't so bad, I'd do that game. Oof, Lightning Penguins. Ooh, Canadians Capitals. Yeah, that's if man, I don't know. I may go to my son's basketball game that night, so I might not be able to do it. But if I do a 6 o'clock, it would be Canadians Capitals Tuesday. Let's see what else. What was the 9? Oh, geez. Oh, I don't even get a choice. Maple Leafs Mammoth. Ugh. That's gonna be bad. I would do Stars Ducks if I had it. Let's see. Wednesday. Oh, man. 4 games, 2 of them on a doubleheader on TNT. Boo. So either Kraken Devils or Senators Rangers. Ugh. Jeez, that's not. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how the Kraken are doing. Devils have been terrible lately. I think I'd rather do Senators Rangers. Ugh, 1 game. I'll have to look for basketball that day. Oh, and on ESPN's going to have Sharks, Caps, no thanks. Even though Celebrini's good. Although, that's a tough choice. Canadians or Caps, both usually do well. I don't know. Tonight, I think everybody's watching college football. Canucks, Blue Jacket, no. Yeah, it's going to be between those two. Habs, Sabres on Thursday or Sharks, Caps. I don't. As much as I don't want to see the Sharks, I think I'd have to go with that game. Capitals games usually do well. Oh, dang, there's no doubleheader either. 8:30. Oh, there's no West Coast team at home. Golden Knights are playing at 8:30 because of ESPN, and I won't get it. Islanders Oilers at 8. Could try Jets. Oh man, I hate man. There's I think I'm gonna have to do Monday. We're not gonna have many double headers next week if I don't. Got one Tuesday. Light night. No. Thursday heavy schedule, but nothing past 8:30. Oh, that stinks. Friday's light. Man, it is really pouring. All right, Friday we'll have a doubleheader. No choice. Sharks, Red Wings. Ugh. And Ducks, Kings at 9:30. Oh, I hate 9:30s. Oh, man, that stinks. And then we'll see it probably do the divisional round next weekend, depending how the wild card weekend goes. All right, I got to take a quick break. I'll be back. We'll figure out that stuff later. Sabres 3, Rangers 1, second intermission. Flyers underway. That's the only game in progress at the moment. All right, be right back. Just going to mute. All right, we're back. Oh no, my mic is not cooperating again. Is that how I had it? All right, I guess that's all right. All right, please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, and this will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Just decided to get out and get back in real quick. Make sure we're not behind because of commercials at the intermission. All right, it will be 54 seconds of a 5-on-4 power play as we resume here in the third. Face off. Montreal has it. They're in red going right to left. Florida in white going left to right. All right, Slafkovsky towards the net. He actually takes it behind the net to the far corner. He gets it back, centers it, down low, tough angle, sent out of the zone though. Have not gotten a shot thus far. And Montreal sends it out of the zone. They have less than 20 seconds remaining on the power play. In the near boards, right up the middle, Slafkovsky lost it. Ekblad sends it out for Florida. And it's steered aside by Montembeault. Pass skated over the red line. Hudson makes a pass to the near boards. We're back to 5-on-5. Under 19 minutes to go in the third. And a whistle at 18:54. What's the call?
Gallagher looks like he's the guilty party for the Montreal Canadiens. Lundell just come out of the penalty box after
Lundell, I guess Lundell must have gotten out of the box and immediately got high-sticked himself. All right, minor penalty, but who? Who? They didn't say who. They just said Montreal. And NHL.com doesn't have it. They were trying to say it was Gallagher. No, they sent off Deneau. All right, now there's some discussion. Deneau headed to the box. All right. I don't know what's going on. We got Rodriguez talking. Do they think they have the wrong player? It's definitely Deneau. Or are they beefing because they want their own 4-minute penalty? I don't know. Did this just... All right, what's going on?
Well, you see how high Deneau's stick is right there, but there's Mikola's stick as well.
Yeah, that's Mikola. Okay, I was saying it wrong. Mikola. Montreal should challenge this. That was Mikola's stick that got into his face. Montreal should challenge this.
They could very well take this penalty off the board.
Yeah, this should not be a penalty on Deneau. It was friendly fire by Mikola.
Lundell got a little shade from the stick. You see him there?
Let's get to it. If it's not conclusive on the replay, then the play stays.
Okay, come on.
And Deneau is still in the box. Now the explanation over to the Montreal bench. Again, a penalty on the ice. It's got to be quick and obvious on the replay.
It was obvious.
Obviously thought it was, but not going to be taken off the board. It's a Florida man advantage.
All right, I guess it's 5-on-4. That's BS. That was Mikola's stick that hit. Oh, my goodness. How? Even the Panthers announcer said it was Mikola's stick. Ekblad at the blue line. Long shot wide of the net. Tipped out. But nope, kept in at the blue line. Bennett sends it. It goes behind the net into the near boards. Battle for the puck in the near circle. Gets away and finally cleared out of the zone by Montreal. They're on a rush, though. Pass. Oh, my goodness. And Volino puts it right on net. Great save by Bobrovsky to keep it a 3-1 game. Great shorthanded attempt. Okay, that has to be a shot on goal. Far circle. Down low. Pass. Rodriguez's pass goes out of the zone. 18 minutes to go in the third. 1:05 now on the power play for Florida. A 5-on-4 advantage. Back to the blue line. Ekblad pass. He gets it back at the blue line. Now Rodriguez shot, blocked. And, I think I said Rodriguez earlier when I meant Reinert. I sometimes mix 13 and 17 for some reason. Reinert with the puck now. Near circle. Pass gets through the crease and cleared. Maybe Montembeault made a save there. How did Florida not get or Montreal not get a shot on that breakaway? That was clearly a save by Bobrovsky. 17-12 shots, Florida, but they trail by 2, 3-1. 12 seconds on the power play to the far circle. Shot or blocked into the far corner. Samoskevich, his shot gets blocked. Forsling kept it in. Shot was wide. Off the stick of Petrie. Montreal has it in the far circle. Suzuki pass to the far corner. Oh, they missed Hudson on right in the wide open in the slot. A terrible pass. Taken behind the net by Montreal. 16.5 to go in the third period. And that looked like another shot saved by Bobrovsky. Florida going the other way. Bachfist behind the net. Lost it in the far boards. Montreal sends it out. Pass to Deneau off his stick into the near boards. And it looks like Bolduc was whistled because the Montreal was offsides. That is not right on there's no way there's 16:08 to still go. Boy, I don't understand that penalty. That was clearly... Okay, finally they added a shot for Montreal. I don't know if it was that breakaway or a more recent shot. Yeah, now they added another one. 17-4. They must have been editing. All right, finally, now there's 16:01 to go. Still waiting on the face-off. I don't know what they're looking at. Let's just drop the puck, guys. 16 minutes to go. Florida dumps it in after winning the draw. It's behind the net for Montreal. Up the near boards. And just out. Why do I always blank on his name? Volino. And sent into the near circle in the middle. Far circle. Backhander. Glove save. Bobrovsky. And we got pushing and shoving going on. Right outside the crease. And actually in the crease. Bobrovsky's glove save. Let's see. Volino was in there. I don't know if Jakai got the... what happened there? All right, near a backhander by Jakai. It looked like it was wide of the net. I don't know what happened. Blais got taken down? Oh, come on. Oh, actually, Blais did high stick Bobrovsky. That's what caused the melee. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised the refs didn't call that. They're discussing it. Yep. They're going to go high sticking. This is the right call. Wait.
Officials didn't have their hands up with the high stick
Oh, there's one for each team.
face mask of Bobrovsky.
All right. So we have 4-on-4. Let's see what the call was on Florida. But I mean, that was the right call. That Blay definitely got Bobrovsky in the mask. Sabrango got a roughing. So we have 4-on-4. It's the right call. The Montreal fans can boo all they want, but he definitely hit Bobrovsky with a high stick. But it's not a power play because of the roughing call on Florida. Now that pass went right through the crease into the far boards. Florida couldn't keep it in. Bobrovsky comes out of the net. Suzuki couldn't get there in time. At the red line, Lundell up the middle, shot, save, and Montembeault hangs on at 15:05. Still 131 on the 4-on-4. Shots are 18-14 now after that one. Canadiens lead 3-1 over the Panthers. We still have 15:05 to go in the third, though. 4-on-4 continues after the faceoff. Florida in the neutral zone at the red line. Now a pass up the left wing, far circle, backhander saved by Montembeault into the near boards. Puck sent around the boards by Montreal. That was Kapanen. Haven't said Kapanen's name much, at least lately. Shot was high, and it's sent down by Montreal. And Florida over the blue line. Bennett makes a pass. He gets tipped away. Belinsky's heads off. I don't know why the Florida TV was showing that. All right. Pass. Looks like Matheson has it. He sends it back in. Hudson skates it to the blue line, over the red, into the O-zone. Far circle, stops, wipes out. Gets the puck to the blue line. Dumped in by Montreal. It goes to the near boards. Ekblad got it out, but it's taken over by, I think, Suzuki, and he makes a pass. And Montreal takes it behind their own net. Under 10 seconds to go in this 4-on-4 period. All right. Back to 5-on-5. Under 13.5. Ooh, somebody crashed into the boards on their own, I believe. That was Demidov. Or Demidov. Demidov? I guess it's Demidov. Yeah, it's got to be Demidov because you say the Dem. Pardon me. All right, sent up ahead. Montreal getting a line change. They retreat to their own end. Pass up the far boards. Puck gets knocked free. Florida sends it the other way. Rodriguez in the near circle. He sends it around behind the net to Greer. Greer in the far corner. Battling Struble. Pass was to the, I think, trying to get it to Petry in the slot. Taken over. They get it ahead. Texier gets up, tried to pass it. It got knocked back to him, and then he buries it. And it's 4-1 Montreal. Texier was trying to make a pass to the far circle. Puck got blocked right back on his stick, and he buried it. 4-1 Habs with 12:34 to go. Yeah, he took it with the backhand and then buried it with the forehand. Pardon me. Bobrovsky was down on his belly, and he could only make a kick save, and it was just easily lifted over the leg. 4-1 Montreal. Texier's 6th. He's had 2 tonight. And Matheson's 16th assist. Great play by Texier. Dumped in by Montreal. Florida can't dig it out of the corner, though. Still battling for the puck. 12:15 to go. Sent around the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. Run over was Hudson. And I think we've got a... Yep, they blew the whistle. With 12:08 to go. What's the call here? Well, we have the under 14 media timeout. All right, let's check the... Well, do they have it? Nope, no visualizer yet. We'll get to it eventually. Oh, in, let's see, Miami 17, Ole Miss 10, 39 seconds to go, second quarter. Nah, well, good question, Nicholas. They can. Anything's possible. They've done it before. The Hurricanes were up 3-0 on Florida in Florida with about 13 and a half to go. So a little more time than this. Anything's possible, but I don't know. They're a little bit short-handed tonight. No Brad Marchand, no Seth Jones. So we'll see. I wouldn't bet on it, but let's put it that way, if that's the question. I wouldn't bet, period. It's just personal choice, not against it at all. But, yeah, not for my money. All right, just trying to fix the hat. All right, there we go. But thanks for the comment, Nicholas. Appreciate it. Let's see. 3-1 Red Wings over the Canucks. 9:02 to go. Compers 5th. Flyers still up 1-0 on the Leafs. 8:15 to go. Sabres up 3-2 on the Rangers. Trocheck, the 11th, got the Rangers back within 1. 16:21 to go. 3-1 Penguins over the Devils. We'll get the other scores in a minute. All right. Montreal has the puck in their own end at the red line. They dump it into the near corner. Ekblad sends it out. Reinert makes a good pass. Shot by Lundell. The net nearly got knocked off. And it's sent ahead by Montreal. Florida in their own end sends it off the near boards. Florida in the far corner now. They're in their O-zone. Behind the net, and a backhander in the crease goes wide into the near boards. Gallagher gets the pass to Bolduc. Bolduc will dump it in from the red line. And it's icing. Dang, I was wondering. I'm like, why did you... He was about to get hit, so he didn't hang on to it too long. Pretty good shot by Lundell, and then the rebound almost got kicked in. Montembeault kept it out. 11:13 to go in the third. Deneau in the faceoff against Bennett. Deneau wins it. Canadians send it up the near boards, and they get whistled for another icing at 11:07. All right, Penguins in Pittsburgh, 11:17 to go. They're up 3-1. Canes up 3-2 on the Ducks, 10:50 to go. Islanders, Predators scoreless. Jets up 3-1 on the Oilers, 10:03 in the second. Avalanche, Senators no score. Senators at Avalanche. All right, another face-off. kept in the near boards for Florida. Into the near corner, Bolduc. Bolduc couldn't get it out, though. Delayed penalty coming up. And a whistle. 10:48. Who's the penalty on? It's going to be Bennett.
It'll be Sam Bennett to the box. Florida penalty number 9, 2 minutes slashing.
He slashed Dobson. Well, I don't know. He knocked the stick out, I guess. I'm not really sure about that penalty either. Could have been a cross check, though, too. He got him in the back. All right, Montreal on the power play. Face-off. Kept in at the blue line. They're 0 for 3 with 3 shots tonight. Caulfield dropped pass to the blue line. Hudson, everybody touched it but one player. Shot by Suzuki, saved by Bobrovsky. That was from the near circle. Good save by Bobrovsky, and he held on. All right, near circle face-off, Suzuki versus Lundell. Still waiting on the linesman. Finally dropped. Looks like Forsling did not get it out. Canadians keep it in. Caulfield in the near corner. He fell down. Blue line keeper by Hudson. Far circle shot wide of the target. They get it back to Hudson. Down low. Back to Suzuki. Behind the net. Suzuki near circle. To the far circle. And to Hudson. Far circle shot. Wide of the net. Suzuki with the puck. To the near corner. Suzuki down low again. Caulfield sent it right through the crease. And Florida cleared it. Dobson off the bench picks it up. Under a minute to go on the Montreal power play. 45 seconds to go now. 9:30 to go in the third. Into the far corner. Texier couldn't get it. It's sent back to the blue line, though. Dobson to Bolduc. Gallagher now looking. Blue line. Dobson. Far circle shot. Saved by Bobrovsky. Tipped into the netting. Or off of Bobrovsky into the netting at 9:12. Meaning 24 seconds left on the Montreal power play. 20... I was going to say, it should be 20-17. That one was on target, I thought. There we go. They finally added it. Man, NHL.com is slow tonight. Kapanen against Rodriguez. And we get a false start. Come on, man. Drop it. There we go. Montreal wins it. Dobson near circle blocked by Bachfist, and it goes into the netting at 9:07. 19 seconds to go on the Montreal power play. Pardon me. Didn't sleep the greatest. Long day. All right. Face off. Sent around by Belinsky's and sent up. Taken over the red line to the nearest boards. Bachfist centers it. Montreal has 5 seconds on their power play. Texier to the far circle on a pass. Shot wide of the net. We're back to 5-on-5. Under 8:45 to go in the game. Florida, Rodriguez looking. Far circle. Shot. Gets loose. Tapped in. And it's 4-2, and my lights are flickering. I don't know if it's power or bad bulbs. at 8:37. Hello, Alex. I don't know who tapped it in. This was a shot by... Did Matheson? I think Matheson. How the heck did that go in? They give it to Bennett. Well, I don't know. NHL.com says Rodriguez from Bennett. I don't know. It's one of the two. And we have under 8:25 to go. 21-17 on the shots. Behind the net. Yeah, Fiesta Bowl must be at halftime, right? Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's either Bennett or Rodriguez. Don't know who they're going to credit this goal with. Still 4-2 Montreal. Under 8 minutes to go. Skated out by Demidov. Up ahead. I guess it could be Demidov. Demidov instead of Demidov. Demidov. Yeah. I don't know. Dobson in the far board sends it out. Lundell gets it right up the middle. Shot. Saved by Montebo. Rebound. Sent off the near boards. Florida keeps it in. Montreal sends a pass to Suzuki. He's by the Florida bench. He dumps it in behind the net. And taken up the near... far boards. Now a pass to the near boards and dumped in by Florida. Far circle shot. Saved and held on by Montebo. Rodriguez mixing it up, of course. I would think they would add a shot for Florida soon. I guess we got the under 10 media timeout. In the poll, 21 votes, 71%. Montreal, 29% for the Florida Panthers. Look at the halves. Yeah, hey, Alex. Michael, why do you care so much about the exact number of shots? Because it's on the screen. You have three things on a hockey broadcast. You got the time with the period, you got the score for each team, and you got the shots on goal. That's just something incorporated into the hockey broadcast, so I'm trying to make sure I match. Yeah, Fiesta Bowl, at halftime? Miami 17, Ole Miss 13. I saw, oh, there you go. You put it, thanks. I saw it was 17-10. All right, let's run through the scores real quick while we got a minute. Still 4-1 Bruins over the Flames, 4:26 to go. 4-1 Wings over the Canucks. Patrick Kane's second goal of the night, his eighth. DeBrincat assist, 3:51 to go. Sabres 3, Rangers 2, 11:25 to go. Maple Leafs Flyers 1-1. Lofton's fifth on the shorthanded. There's only 4:43 to go now. Penguins 3. Devils get on the board finally. Luke Hughes is fifth on the power play. 7:02 remaining. Canes 4, Ducks 2. Yes, 6:07 to go. Blake's 13th. Nikishin Stankoven on the assist. Islanders 1, Predators nothing. Holmstrom's 10th. 7:46 to go in the second. Jets 3, Oilers 1, 3:45 in the second. Avs score. Manson's third. They're up 1-0 on the Senators. 9:23. Well, the Avs had lost 2 straight, so I guess they're due. And they haven't had a regulation loss at home yet. They did add the shot. I knew they would. Should have just added it myself originally. All right, into the far corner. Picked up by Florida, though. Pass to Ekblad. He makes a pass over the red line. He missed Greer. Ekblad dumps it into the far corner. I think we got... Looked like a high stick on Florida. I don't know if the ref caught it. Well, let's listen in.
When they've got puck possession and going through that neutral zone, Forsling give another
What was the whistle for? Only thing, I guess Florida was offsides. Oh, more about Glenn Hall. Yeah, right. Stitches. I had a feeling you were going to say something about Stitches because I couldn't remember the story at all. All right, Hudson behind his own net. We have 6.5 remaining. I wouldn't be surprised if Montreal's having clock issues, though. They had twice in the second period yesterday. They had clock issues. Oh, I forgot to hit play, too. That's why I'm having clock issues. All right, neutral zone, dump in by Florida. Ref wiped out in the near corner. Behind the net. Centered in the slot. Great block shot by Montreal. Taken by Slavkovsky. He dumps it in from the red line. But Florida has it at the neutral zone, and they dump it in. So they blocked the dump in, apparently. Under 5:45 to go. Near circle. Up the middle. Shot wide of the target. Florida sent a tough angle pass through the crease into the near corner. Taken behind the net by Hudson for Montreal. Backhander out of the zone. Tracked down. Got to be thinking they're going to pull Bobrovsky in about a minute and a half, if the score remains the same. Sent behind the net into the far corner. Deneau with the puck. Suzuki to the blue line. Matheson that shot was blocked. Greer takes it up. Oh, no, that was Bachfus. 10, not 70. Or 70, not 10. Near boards for Matheson. 4:40 to go in the third. Dumped in by Montreal. Taken behind the net for Florida. They missed trying to keep it in. 2-on-1 the other way. Shot. Big rebound. Steered aside. Wow. By Caulfield. Oh, man. Montreal giving up an odd man break, and we've only got 4:20 to go. They're only up 2. That would have been a huge goal and momentum swing. Forsling brought it up. Now a pass. They get it to Greer. Greer in the near corner. Back to the blue line. Pass into the near corner. And tipped out by Montreal over the red line. And is that what? Kapanen working it behind the net. Centering pass got through. They'll have to retreat to their own end to pick up the puck. Montreal sends it up the near boards. Kept in by Petrie. Pass to Lundell at the point. Now far circle. Got to be thinking they'll be pulling Bobrovsky soon. Doesn't look like they did it yet. I only see 5 Panthers in the offensive zone. Sent to the blue line. Petrie with the puck. Sends a long shot. It wasn't in. It was tipped off the netting, but everybody was looking around. Had no idea where the puck was. And a save. Alex, a little more on Mr. Goalie, Glenn Hall. He received 250 to 300 stitches, mostly on his face. Plastic surgeon. Yeah, we were talking about dental work. I remember. It was kind of a guess because I think I had heard he had, again, due to being masks not in vogue yet or not even invented. I'm trying to think who invented the mask. I used to remember this. Used to have plenty of hockey books. I think I got rid of most of them. Wow. The stitches came from pucks and hockey sticks. Oh, to the face. After thinking more about it, how did he never lose an eye? Yeah, no kidding. How do people not lose eyes now? I still don't think these half visors do enough. I think you need a full cage, but or equivalent. I guess you can't have more than a half visor because you'll fog it up with your breath. But yeah, I hear you. I don't know how these guys played hockey without a mask in that. Plus, the equipment couldn't have been that great either back then, too. Is my thoughts. They finally, I think that's why scoring has opened up, getting back to the equipment, because they've trimmed down the size of the pads. I think the pads used to be gigantic. And that's why scoring was down in, what, the 90s? Oh, and, yeah, I gotcha. And I know. I think I read it that way. All right, 3:12 to go. They did add another shot, finally, for Florida. TV had it. For some reason, NHL.com was slow to update. All right, they did pull Bobrovsky. I was wondering about that. Under 3 minutes to go. Florida in the near circle. Rodriguez. Or no, sorry, that's Reinert. Reinert shot. Big rebound. Taken into the far circle. Blue line keeper under 245. Shot. I think Reinert. No. Who was that? 23 maybe? All right. Pass to Reinert near circle. They switch spots. Back to the blue line. Ekblad sends it around. Reinert off the far boards. Habs couldn't get it out. Deneau sends a backhander. Ekblad picks it up, so it won't be icing. Ekblad dumps it in from the red line into the far corner. Montreal going the other way towards the net. Oh, missed wide. Oh, wait, we got a slash, I think. Oh, no, they awarded the goal. Yeah, he got slashed. It was Slafkovsky, and they awarded the goal. I think there was a slash right outside the net. So it is 5-2. Yeah, so there was a slash right in front of the net, and they just awarded the goal. Because Slafkovsky had an easy... yeah, he definitely got his stick broken. I can see why they awarded it. Yep, awarded empty net. Slafkovsky's 16th from Kapanen and Hudson. Man, that sump pump is running like crazy. I may have to put the hose out to pump it out to the street. All right, under 2 minutes remaining. Well, now another whistle at 1:49. Big Bob is out there again. Hey, Dan. How's it going? Yep, 5-2. They just got a awarded empty net goal. Oh, Reinert hit him? I missed it, yeah. I lost track. All right. Up the near boards. Would have thought Rodriguez. Behind the net. Sent out by Montreal. Wait a minute. Doesn't Montreal get a shot on goal? Did they not get one there? Maybe not. All right. Ooh, collision. Wow. 2 Canadian. Oh, we may have a fight. But they're already on the ice, so they broke it up right away. Oh, it was a double hit. Studnicka, number 53, got hit by one Canadian and then hit again by another. It was like boom, boom. He went in two different directions. And then we had a scrum along the boards. I didn't know that they had a guy named Studnicka. Looks like Jakai is being sent off. And Sabrango's gone. So he got, well, I guess it's only a minute 15 to go. So even if it's a 2-minute minor, yeah. Also broken noses. Yeah, cheekbones. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, and what if you wore glasses too? I wonder, there probably weren't any goalies that wore glasses. Oh, God, that's just horror stories. I guess you wouldn't flop around on the. But that was the thing. Glenn Hall invented the butterfly technique. So I think he was on the ice saving stuff. I'd just be standing tall.
2 minutes for charging. Montreal, number 72, 10-minute misconduct. Florida, 2 minutes for roughing and a 10-minute misconduct.
Coincidental minors and coincidental. Yeah, who got the hit? Well, yeah, that was definitely somebody piling on. Yeah, that was Sabrango piling on top of Jakai, I think. Ooh, Valino gave Studnicka a shot too, trying to keep him off of somebody. All right, Beck and Sabrango were the guilty parties. Oh yeah, don't remind me of Terry Sawchuk. Oof. I get the heebie-jeebies just thinking about that one. Good Lord. All right, so we got 4-on-4 for the rest of the game. And both had misconducts. Yeah, Jacques Plante. That's it. You're right. Yeah, I think Jacques Plante in 59 probably was the first one to wear the mask. I think you're right. Don't talk about Terry Sawchuk. And don't look up when he got don't give yourself nightmares by looking up what happened to him. Holy crap. Wait, I think Jakai is the one that got the misconduct. What? Or are they kicking out Beck now? Oh, okay, yeah, it was Jakai. He got a misconduct. Oh, they're changing it. Okay, Beck got a charging. Boy, you don't hear charging penalties often. Now they Beck and Sabrango. Okay, Becca charging, Sabrango whatever. Sabrango misconduct and Jakaya misconduct. Well, again, they might as well head to the locker room. Oh my gosh, what a delay. Are they looking for everything else? I wore a mask when I was a kid. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, yeah, yikes. Right, I hear you. All right, face off. Back underway. I thought we were 4-on-4. Apparently not. I guess we're 5-on-5. Never mind. All right, let me delete out the penalties. All right, under a minute to go. I don't know what they had 4-on-4 on the board. Now it's not. Ooh, tipped in. Montreal got another goal. 49.8. Not a good night for Big Bob. Oh, hat trick. Now we're going to have a delay for the hat trick. Gosh darn it, this game's been long enough as it is, too. Slevkovsky. Wait, who got it? Slevkovsky? No, Texier. Rebound, Bobrovsky. Yep, knocked in by Texier on the rebound. So that is Texier's third. He had his 5th, 6th, and 7th goal tonight. He had 4 coming into tonight, and he's got 3 to get to 7. This is Texier's first career hat trick. As they scoop up, we got a delay for all the hats. All right, we got 49.8 seconds to go. But I hope the rain stops soon for us. Texier, Bennett, or Rodriguez. Then Slavkovsky on a awarded empty net. And Texier has 3 of the 6 goals. They're still scooping up hats, I think. We're ready at the face-off circle. And Montreal continues their dominance over Florida. What is this, 7 straight, I think, now? Dumped in by Florida. It was Petrie. Far circle. Under 40 seconds. Montreal in their near circle sends it out. Petrie tips it ahead to the near corner. Sent behind the net by Struble, or up the near boards, I should say. Gallagher pass, 20 seconds to go. And shot was high behind the net. Under 10 to go now. Under 5. Behind the net, Struble. That should do it. See if there's any fights after the buzzer. 26-19 on the shots. Final score. Montreal 6, Florida 2. Gonna have to wrap it and get ready for the next game. But like to see it. Can't stand the Florida Panthers. Nobody's going to feel sorry for the 2-time defending champs either. Yep, Texier's first career hat trick. He had 3 goals. Or no. He had 4 goals coming in tonight, and he gets 3. And Bull Duke is mugging him. He like practically had him in a headlock. All right. Let's see if we can. Yeah, here, we'll do the visualizer on the last 2 Habs. It was like a long pass ahead, and then, yeah. Who did we pick out? Who got the slash? Oh, no, it was 23 who slashed him. Verhaeghe. It was not Reinert. It was 20, at least according to NHL.com's visualizer. That was the awarded one. Then Texier got that was awarded empty net. This was a 5-on-5, no empty net. Texier gets a rebound. Or no, actually a pass off a rebound and then knocked it by Bobrovsky. 26-19, final shots, Florida, but they lose 6-2. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, let's just keep an eye on the other scores. Let's see if there's any finals besides this one. Hurricanes 5, Ducks 2. We'll take that. Penguins 4, Devils 1. Devils just a rough week. They did just win Saturday, but 2 goals in 3 games this week. Overtime, Leafs 2-1 over the Flyers. That's good news. Easton Cohen 6, 2:48 into the overtime from Tavares. Sabres win 5-2 over the Rangers in New York. Red Wings 5, Canucks 1 in Detroit. And then the score of this one. And Bruins 4, Flames 1. A couple games yet to start. The rest in progress. That'll do it. Like and subscribe before you head on out. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you all. Let me end the poll. And 75% of the 28 votes were correct. So that sounds like 21-7 on the votes. Probably. We're correct. All right. Thanks. We're going to reset. And we have Wild at Kraken in 15 minutes. Hope to see you then. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Take care. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Have a great Friday. But hope to see you soon. Until then, take care and bye-bye. for now.